Also, hello Internet, me, LB, the Blue Fire Fox, and I'm with someone everyone should know by now. Everyone being the very few views I get on this channel because I'm not well known. The other person being Anna, who's not saying anything because she's shy, obviously.
Oh. Oh. No, because I didn't know that was my cue.
Oh, it's all
I
good.
missed my cue again.
Well done, my dear. So yes, we're back to Doki Doki. It's not a horror game.
Nope.
It is purely just a fun little dating sim, and from memory, we have now gotten a friend, Yuri, the one in the back on the title screen that everyone can see at the moment. We are going to help her with setting up things for the festival that's going to happen.
Yeah, setting up decorations should be loads of fun. Oh man, so much fun.
Well, this is a dating sim game, so I'm sure we'll just skip all over it, and they'll just be like, after a hard day of making things get steamy in the bathroom.
Oh my.
Anyway.
One thing that I'd like to say before we begin, I did watch the previous episode, and I would like to apologize that there is a delay in between our lines being read. We are talking to each other over voice chat.
Yes.
Because we are on completely different continents, so there is a 3-second delay.
But we all live with that. I live with that every day, and she'll probably live with that every day as well, so.
Yeah, well, it sounds completely different when you're hearing it from your own side, but then when you hear it from somebody else's side, it's like, oh wow, that must be so irritating. Or maybe I'm just very fussy.
Knowing us, you're just a little fussy. I don't think people truly care too much about a 3-second delay. It's more like a 1.5 seconds, really.
I actually counted it out. It's the count of 3.
Really?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's not 3 seconds.
That much. I counted it out. No, it's not 3 seconds. It's more like 2.
Yeah. 1.5
It's a count of 3.
Yeah. All right. So, don't know if I skipped a line, but yes. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday! Yay! Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayuri, of course I would, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. The many roofs in front of me. I guess I've gotten pretty used to be handling her at this point. What it is? How many buildings is that? I mean, judging by the spaces in front, that's 4. If you include the one all the way in the background.
Yeah, I think that's just 4 houses.
Yeah.
Also, another note, my rabbit is playing with her toys in the background, so if you hear various plastic things crashing against each other, that would be Midna.
Midna? Totally not the one from Twilight Princess. The bunny.
But named after her.
Yes. Oh dear. No, AJ wants to play 14. This is a bad time.
Do you want to stop the recording and load back?
Nah, let's continue through. I mean, he's got a little bit of time before work. Sorry, Internet, that you're listening to the ramblings of an Australian and his friends. Plus, it is almost 9 p.m., and I'll probably start getting tired in an hour. So, anyway, I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayuri finds out about this? Is she a serial killer? Probably not. It's not like that. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Wink, wink. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Fade to black. It's already Sunday. Wow, we skipped Saturday.
I guess, or maybe that previous school day was Saturday and it was just a one-day weekend.
I don't know if that's true or
I
not.
don't really know.
The only reason I know that is Persona. Because Persona has a 7-day cycle, but only Sunday is the day off. But that said, they have a lot more holidays, judging by Persona. Anyway, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There is no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. I sent her a picture of my redacted. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside...
Like a collection of eyeballs.
Yes. I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, Baka Taco bitch. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a bit of a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down to greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally found her. Sayuri?
Hi, Elby.
I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time. Oh, this is you.
Hey!
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been, and it has a bird and a cow. Yeah, I've seen much worse. So, I am a little weird that her calendar has a giant rip at the bottom of it.
Yeah, that is a little strange.
Maybe
there was a coupon for something.
Maybe. So it's... Yeah, maybe. I also recognize that the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Yeah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Huh, so it is just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to know how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, LB.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, LB. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, LB? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
Sorry, burped.
This is a really
First time
important
for a burp.
scene. This is a really important scene. All the emotion and burp.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Very
You gotta
professional.
burp, you gotta burp.
Indeed. I understand, but boy, was it the perfect time.
You don't understand at all, dude. LB?
Shut up! Shut
I
up!
don't understand at all,
Damn
dude.
it! Damn it! But I was right, it is hilarious.
It is. I love it.
Damn it, now I have to regain my composure.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I had discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right, but I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, LB. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayuri's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
LB.
Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
LB.
Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be joking. This is actually a really serious scene. Very relatable.
It is.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. LB.
Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, LB. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
So, by the way, Pixel, the dog that I am dog sitting, thinks that I'm actually distressed and is trying to comfort me.
Oh,
Pixel.
Pixel, you're adorable. Adorable puppy
You're a
Pixel.
good girl, Pixel.
But don't worry, Pixel. She's not in distress. It's called acting.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm petting her and I'm telling her everything's okay.
Okay, it's alright. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Siri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans.
Newsflash, you can cancel!
Yes, you can. I mean, Yuri could do it on her own. I mean, it's sort of a dick move because she had to go to where my house is, but still.
I think she would understand.
Yes, Sayuri is in distress. We found out she has really bad depression. We want to try and help her. I think, yeah. Anyway, this is a romantic comedy and not a horror at all. So, yeah, we have to do the dumb thing because every visual novel has to do the dumb thing. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. Hey!
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost
Yeah, that's true. I'd feel really guilty in her shoes too.
yeah. It's almost time for It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to that. And we're definitely going to have a great day, a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, which looks identical to Sayuri's, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Ah. Thank goodness.
You're a little. Hey, now you're stealing my lines.
Sorry.
It's alright. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
Where?
Yeah, I was about to say. Unless referring to that cashmere sweater.
I guess maybe she's hiding all that stuff in her sweater puppies.
Yes.
As a friend calls it, the National Bank of Chastity.
I like that one. That was a good one.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I mean, there was one that it says like Mahate, and I thought that was some sort of weird exotic coffee. Machete? Oh, I'm sorry. Thought the C was silent.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
for someone who's not much of a reader, he does have a lot of differently sized books. I mean, manga are mostly all the same size.
Pretty much. And yeah, you are right. So he has manga and coloring books.
Coloring books are also very thin. So, unless it's a whole bunch of different dictionaries or... Oh, they could be school textbooks, I suppose.
That is true. I mean, they are in high school. In high school, you do have a fair bit of textbooks. But it's more than a few, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, his room is not that much cleaner than Sayori's. Let's be honest.
Well, the only thing we can really see that's messy is the bookshelf. Like, the bed is made. Computer's slightly off kilter. But
I guess. Yeah, I guess it is pretty clean.
in comparison.
In comparison.
Alright. Did you say it's so clean?
You didn't say the previous line.
I
I
didn't?
don't think.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Don't look underneath the bed, or behind the bookshelf, or on my computer. Just don't touch anything, please. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's
I
wrist.
wanted to see your porn collection.
But clearly. I said I'd let go of Yuri's hand. You know that. Oh, she keeps... Oh. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, padded bras, mood lighting, aromatherapy candle.
Aromatherapy candles?
Oh, wow! Wow, that's weird. I didn't know that you had plans on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah?
It's called Rohypnol.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch at the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiled gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her...
She's really cute when she smiles like that.
Yeah. Yuri is definitely high up on the list of being best girl in this thing. It's pretty much Sayuri or Yuri. I like Monica, and Natsuki is there. I mean, list has...
Natsuki exists.
Yeah, I mean, I have to include her because she is in the game. But, yeah. I don't know which one I like more yet. I mean, I'm sympathetic to Sayuri, but, out of all the characters, Yuri has been the more interesting character. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, they're for the BDSM portion, of course.
What?
Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over there, on my bookshelf.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels when she's sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a mug, LB. You can write any words you want.
You're not going to say characters?
Well, I mean, as far as the translation goes, it should be words, right?
I suppose.
Unless they're just writing letters. She said earlier that she wants to write 100 words, not characters. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh well.
You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Huh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character, or word, depending on how you want to put it, on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yeah, it's just like me. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Mithril.
It looks really fancy.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out,
Yeah, I promise.
alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
What's the
You're
Japanese
laughing
word?
at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once more.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, and the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even
You'll
get
just
it?
have to take our word for it, because we're not going to illustrate it.
No, we're not. See, a good visual novel would actually have it in the corner as like a little picture. Anyway, where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
LB! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be so sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's a fucking knife, you moron! It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down from the side of my finger. Hey, just like my real finger at the moment.
Huh?
I was doing dishes, sharp knife was in the water, I didn't see it, it gave me a little cut.
Oh.
It's cleaned up now. But how strange. Like this game knew. A small drop of blood trickles down from the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah,
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh my. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Is this even allowed on YouTube? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back because there is a censorship board around here. Oh, this is you.
oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh my!
LB! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even! Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not the sweet aroma of jasmine oil in the air that would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, LB.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume to our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it! What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than a full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back up into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come into the room to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. She's got serious depression too, doesn't she?
Maybe.
Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismissed me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Neat. What are you going to write?
I was thinking, snitches get stitches.
Very inspirational.
It will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide as we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels like a lot of the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun.
In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I can feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab some unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head, not my heap, to bump into hers.
Yeah!
Sorry! Yuri reels back, and then I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and cheek.
Neck.
Neck? Oh. Whoops.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I damper it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Aww. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck, not cheek, neck, with the towel.
Ah,
Is there something wrong?
it's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just for a little longer. Feels really nice.
Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, passed through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it felt just a moment ago.
Ah,
Yuri slowly pulls away.
sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah, So you don't have any time left? I was thinking hoping we could have a little extra time after finishing the work.
Well, mm,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah,
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
gathering all her things, Yuri seemed to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this has to be the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door, and it looks like it's clearly day. She must live pretty far away.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you can Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well, then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine if we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my own words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, LB.
Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori!
Eh?
Hi, LB.
Hey, Yuri! Now, just now, we weren't...
It's okay, LB. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayuri beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears starts to fall down Sayuri's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, LB? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. So much better if I could just disappear.
Sayuri, don't say that.
It's true, LB. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But
Oh. Sayuri looks away, put her hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, LB. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayuri?
Spiders. I'm scared that I might like you more than like me.
Sayuri?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. LB, I like you so much that I want to die. So it's okay, I'm not actually sad. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
The D.
Well, this is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. I'm fine. See, I'm fine.
Oh my god, please don't give me kisses.
Be okay, puppy. Be okay. I love you. Okay, this is a decision.
Ah! Ugh. Yes, while you wrestle with your feelings for Sayuri, I will wrestle with this Pomeranian. Who's trying to give me face kisses, which I don't like. I'm also gonna go turn on the light, so I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to the people. Hello, people. I'm LB. I'm having a really hard decision to make right now. I either say I love Sayuri because I feel that I do, or she's always going to be my dearest friend.
Well, dear?
I mean, you know what? Sayuri's been so nice. She needs me, and I clearly have feelings for her. I'm gonna say I love you.
Yes.
I love you. Anna. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, darling.
Mwah. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept you and I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
LB.
Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. So cute. Though I do have a problem. Her bow.
Her bow just
Ugh.
switched sides, yeah.
I mean, it's to be expected. You know, it's a defining feature of her character. It's the bow. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me.
LB, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
But what if I have to pee?
We'll pee together.
That's just creepy.
I mean, we're never letting go. So it's just the way of life now. I mean, those toilets where it's like, you know, undecided or gender fluid, there things are becoming a thing. We'll just go in there. We're ruining this really emotional scene.
Yeah, we kind of are.
We're terrible human beings. Let's go.
I love you, LB. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayuri?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? Not going away at all, LB.
It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes festivals tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, no? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are, cool. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, LB?
Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayuri?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's
That kind of sounds like an abusive relationship.
It does. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. I know what's best for you. And that's to give me more liquor. That's my promise. I say that. But in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayuri's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Dude, LB, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared with all there. They must be the ones she's prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept. That dummy. You think that on a day this important, she'll try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should go to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, LB. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Yeah? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. And in real life, I'm scared.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like that will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different than the one she's practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Shall I read this?
Go for it.
Percentage. Get out of my head. 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 Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head. I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head. I finished writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
LB? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem completely different from everything else that Yuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so...
Ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal.
I know, especially after you said you would.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a bad person. Is it just me, or is the music stopped?
Yeah, it stopped.
Okay. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school, makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on the door. Sayuri! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayuri?
Yes?
I don't like this.
If you get a chance, try and look at her hands.
Why do they have blood on them? So, what do I do?
Keep going, there's more stuff to read.
This isn't more stuff to read, my dear.
No?
No, it's now a bit creepy. Oh, an exception has occurred. See, trace back to text for details. ... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up to until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep me telling me for everything I could have done to prevent this. I was just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game that I can set and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now...
Dearie?
Yeah.
Remember when I told you to keep the folder for Doki Doki Literature Club open?
Yeah.
You want to go check it?
Is there an ending to this part first, maybe?
Yes, there is.
Could I check the
Sorry.
folder after I've done this?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just slightly excited.
You're suddenly
Which
excited.
sounds awful.
Yeah.
I said slightly excited, yes, because you're getting to the good part. Well, not good, but
what
you're
this
seeing
game.
why there was a trigger warning.
Yeah, I can. I can never take it back. Never. 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 And. Well, shoot me in the gut. Huh. You know what? Let's check those files, shall we? Quit. Happy thoughts. There is a image called Happy Thoughts. Theory. Should I open
Yes.
this image called Happy Thoughts?
Yes.
Oh. That doesn't look happy at all. I'm going to close that image now. Trace back. I'm sorry, but an uncalled exception occurred. While running game code, file renpcommon 00start.rpy line 256 in script. Python, line 260 in module. Start top, oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what, this would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Haha! Well, here goes nothing. Full traceback. I knew it.
You want to check the characters folder?
Oh, that's really a good idea. Let's look at the characters folder. Oh, where's Sayuri?
Who's Sayori?
Oh, well,
If it's possible for you to go back to the game, you can click after it says end.
yeah.
It takes you back to the title screen.
Yep. The audience saw that, and they saw Sayuri no longer there and replaced with a Monica.
Well, sort of a collage of Monica and Yuri and Natsuki, but mostly Monica.
Yeah, that was the person I really saw out of that. Well, folks, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think that's it for this episode. I hope you all had a lovely day. And yeah. Yeah. Normally I would say what I usually say, but I don't feel like saying it. That was sad.
Do you want to talk about it?
Oh, I do.
Well, let's discuss.
All right. So, judging by the files, which I was told this from someone else when I started up this game, someone told me you should check the character files after things have happened. And I was told that this game did have a horror element to it. I tried my best not to look at it. and it looked like the quote ending I got was probably different than the other person who had it. So cool. But yeah, it looks like Monica is, and this is just a theory, Monica is some sort of god in this universe, or a program that's trying to write out the story. And yeah, something bad happened, and she decided, trying to fix it, to just delete the problem. The problem being Sayuri. That's my thoughts. What's the log say?
Yep. I think the log is mostly like actual stuff.
Yeah, looks like it. Does the copyright say anything? No, just stuff.
So there you have it. There's one of the endings.
I see. Sayuri's gone now. Does that mean the quote other endings are different? If there's even another ending. I mean, I'm sure there's an ending involving one of the other characters, Yuri or Natsuki, depending on who you choose. And I have a feeling the same thing will happen to them.
Do you want me to tell you the answer?
You know what? Don't.
Okay.
Tune in next time where we start this game again. Because the play button.
New Game Plus.
Yeah, that play button looks mighty inviting. Yep. Till next time, folks. Bye.
Bye.